Hey Cancer honey, welcome to the Lumiere channel. Welcome to your love guidance reading. This is love guidance. It's not so much telling you what's gonna happen. It's more so giving you guidance on how to handle whatever your love situation is, whatever is in your love energy, and really more so to handle it's guidance for thanks. Moving you towards your highest good when it comes to love. Okay? So that's how things differ on my channel from what you're typically used to. And for everybody who's been on this ride with me and getting some sort of something from it, I hope that that serves you also as this serves as a refresher. So when you listen to the readings, just keep your mind suspended because you never know where it may hit because I do believe everything is connected. And so that's how things work out for me in my world. I could be asking about love and finances and stuff comes out, and that will affect your love life because, again, everything is connected. Our lives are not just this and that. Speaking of which, I have done your Cancer Money Weekly as well if you're interested in having more money in your life. The Cancer Weekly is in the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces video, so you can go on ahead and watch that if that's you're wanting to attract more money in your world. So come through. What I'm going to be reading for you today is the love guidance, and I will ask a little about information on what situation the love guidance could possibly be for. Okay, so may I please have guidance in love for the Cancers that are watching this video right now. For the Cancer Queen and Kang that's watching this video right now, please guidance for them, the person that's watching this right now, please. Okay. May I please have the situation that this relates to? That's weird. Thanks. Okay, so something may have happened in your something may have happened that wasn't quite savory, that wasn't satisfactory, but it's something that it helped launch you. You know, I don't know how to explain that. It helped launch you. It helped move you to where you needed to be. It wasn't. I don't like saying this. It wasn't something. It may have been something that may have hurt you, but it's something that shifted you. Okay, Cancer. It's something that shifted you into something that is supposed to be better for you. Okay, whomever this person was or whatever the situation is, but something unsavory may have happened recently or to you or you know whatever the situation is about, and it it essentially launched you into where you needed to be. Okay, it yeah. Now where you needed to be is also not necessarily the most savory places to be at. It launched you into a place where you may have even this is looking a little bit dark nighty, but it's looking like a dark night that may be one that isn't so dark because now you can see in the dark because you've either been in there for a while or you are used to the darkness or you have found the virtue and value in the darkness. Here what your guidance is as it relates to what is that? What is that? What is that? What is that? It's weird. What is it? Well, no. Oh, I see. Yeah. It doesn't feel like it. My goodness. All right, it doesn't feel like it. It may not feel like you're on the right. It may not feel like you're on the right track, really. And that's almost TBD. It's almost to be determined, depending on what path you choose. It seems like you may be this week, or in just your current state. You may be in maybe looking at the past. You may be looking at the past, looking at what you've been through, and perhaps you are finding the virtues in it, or you are making a decision based off of what you've been through to stand as your as your anchor. Does that make sense? So something happened to you in the past, and you're consulting the experience to help you navigate how you move. And it's a bit risky. It's not the best sort of feeling. It's not the most savory position to be in, but I suppose you're being guided to look at your lowest point. And I feel like it may be something where if I look at this like this, where I keep going back and forth, it may be that this week when it comes to your love life, as ominous as it may sound, you may be guided to look at your past, which the point where you had hit rock bottom in love, or even just in life, but maybe in love, and use that to inform the decision that you make in going forward. Because it seems like yeah, and use that to inform the decision that you make in going forward in love, and how you move in love, at least this week. That's what I'm seeing here. Yeah, the Ace of Swords comes out for rock bottom. So what was the truth of your past addictions? What was the truth of your past, I guess it's codependencies, but what was the truth of your past vices? What was the truth of your past, not love addiction, what is that word? Depend. I don't know what that word is. Damn it, I hate when I can't remember a fucking word. What did you learn? Like, what did you get? What did you truly? I mean, the Ace of Swords, isn't that knowledge? What is the knowledge from your past foils? And how can you get a new approach, or how can you come about finding a new solution based off of your past hurt? Okay. Gosh. I'm going to read bottom to you. This card is a symbol for addictions in all forms, subtle or obvious. Doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results will never provide you with what you desire. At this moment, there is nowhere else to go, and you're facing the end of the road. If you fear change, be willing to change. Surrender your wants to a higher power. Ask for truth. Come through. And allow humility to be your guiding source from within. You will always get what you need. You are only a victim of your perceptions. Take heart, because you can't sink any further. The only way to go from here is up, and wondrous things await you. So I do feel like in the past, not even in the past, the situation that you're being guided through is that something may have come around in your world and just kind of been unsavory. Some things may have shifted. You may have shifted. And there may be something of a storm in your world right now. Just know that it is. I don't want to say it's a wave of opportunity, but it's a spot for you to now choose different. Will you go to Oz, or will you go to Kansas, right? Or where will you go? What risk will you take? What move will you make? Judging from what happened in the past with you, what did you learn from that? Truly, what did you learn? Not like, oh, don't trust blondes with blue eyes, like, not like that, but like, what did you truly sincerely learn from the past that you can use to move through now in the present as you move through love this week. Okay? Okay. Three of Wands. I don't know what you are. Three of Wands. Tell me about that. Wasting time and energy and attracting a result. So, I will still say that that's what I stand for. Wasting time and energy would be if you took a risk without looking at your past. Because you may just make the same move. Man, these cards are just flipping in their hands. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, my cards are messed up here in the back end. You know what? I think it's fine. We'll figure it out later. Four of Swords. I would say it's worth looking back at your down moments to, or, you know, whatever it is that you're coming from as it relates to love, and taking that time to look at it, seek truth of the situation, all of the truth, not just the truth that you choose to see, right? All of the truth objectively as you can, and using that to move forward with this week. Okay? I think it is about taking the time to. It's not a waste of time, but taking the time to actually go on ahead and look at the past for you. Okay, Bergs. Is this Virgo? Is this Cancer? I think this is Cancer. I looked at my notes wrong. Okay, all right. I wish you